All right, so I made the executive decision. We're going to fly the 747-800 tonight. We haven't flown that plane in a little bit. We got the old Swiss Air Livery flying from Zurich to Budapest. Non-stop service. Taking you from here to there, but not back again. This is not the Tale of the Hobbit. There again and back again. Please consider subscribing, hitting that like button, leaving a comment, super chat, super thanks, becoming a member, join the Aviation Nation. You can surely leave this stream anytime you want, but before you leave, better hit one of them damn buttons. That's all I'm saying. Don't leave empty-handed. Take a parting gift as you go. All right, let's get into this here thing we doing tonight. This thing. We're also live on Kick now as well. So we got YouTube going, we got the Kick going. We got it all going, baby. I should probably get my headphones on, shouldn't I? That might be a good thing to do. Alright, I do have failures turned on. I've never used the failures from the settings menu, so usually I just do it from the EFB tablet, you know, or the settings for the plane itself, like PMDG. There's a way to do it, and some other planes, but we got failures turned on, we got fires turned on, so we'll see if one of the engines catch on fire. Let's go ahead and adjust the brightness of the outside, because I like the dark, but it doesn't come across stream too well. It looks very dark on the stream. Alright, so we are here. Let me turn the volume up on the stream itself. Got my handy dandy controller. Might switch to the flight stick a little bit later, but right now we're going to use this because it's a lot easier to move around the cabin with this controller. I don't think this tablet still works. Nope. Useless. Absolutely ruthless. Alright, we already got external power available. So let's go ahead and open the battery up. Let's turn the battery on. Let's turn the external power on. Get the jetway connected. Now, I tried it before with this tool. It only does one jetway. I'm wondering if I use the ATC, if it'll connect these two. One for first class, one for the rest. So let's see what happens. Let's see if it does it. Now, it looks like it's just that one still. Yep, just the one. Alright, let's get baggage going. So we don't need to use the ATC. We can actually use this pushback tool. Hang on a second. Alright, very good. Alright, let's go to tools. Let's do baggage. Hey, what up? What up, fellas? I got fires turned on. We'll see if this bitch catches on fire tonight. We'll see if one of these engines catch on fire. How's the evening going for you both? Yeah, this is for carry-on luggage. It is small, that's for sure. Let's do some catering as well. That truck's just sitting there doing nothing. Let's get him moving. So he can make some money. Yeah, these some little bags. I don't know, man. See, this is something PMDG doesn't do with the 737. It doesn't simulate the bags going up. It's a nice little touch, even though they disappear. And they don't match the colors that are on here. It's like the same. It's like they change. It's like they transform from, you know, different colors to... Oh, no, never mind. They kept that one. All right, I stand corrected. All right, let's get inside and get this thing turned on. We're over here in Zurich, Switzerland. I can't wait for a few more months. A few more months, we'll be seeing people walk down these ramps. Oh, shit. Just sit anywhere. Just sit anywhere in the cabin. It's perfectly fine. Wow. Alright, that's a little scary. Alright, let's close the battery cover. Put our standby power on auto. Let's turn on the APU. Oh, you know, I didn't set the fuel feed. Alright, let's get our system lined up here. That's already on. All right, let's come down here now. Yeah, I know you guys got them on PC. I know. I used to watch these. I used to watch the simulator a lot before I started doing it. I used to watch it a lot on guys on PC. Yeah, I've seen you guys. That's okay. You know, one of these days we may get the upper hand on you PC guys. One of these days. I doubt it, but you never know. All right, let's plug in our here and let's do LSZH. One of these days we'll get you. All right, we are all good there. Let's go to root. All right, let's request. Let's load our route. Let's execute. All right, Zurich to Budapest. Very good. Let's get our clearance for which runway. I'm trying to use runway 16. We'll see what happens. So if runway 16 is going... Usually you gotta ask for the opposite direction. So let me see here. So runway 16 is down. Let's just say take off to the north. Even though we're taking off going to the south, let's say north and see if we get 16. Ah! I knew it. Very good. All right, let's turn back to the tower. So let's do departure arrival. We got runway 16. And we got DEGE3S. Let's click execute. We'll plug in the arrival information as we get a little closer. We'll leave that alone for now. We're going to check out our flight plan here. Oh, never mind. I guess I do have to plug something in. All right, let's complete the flight plan now. I was going to try to do it as we got a little closer. But let's go to arrival. We got ILS 13 left. And ECMAN is our transition for that. And our arrival is the VAG. Who doesn't like a good entrance to the VAG? You know what I mean? All right, execute. Let's click on legs, and let's go ahead and check out our flight plan on the system here. Let's go to flight plan. Let's zoom out a bit. And let's click on this step button. And we'll go through our route. I'm going to check this system out when we're in the air and see if we can actually create waypoints on this system like we can with the PMDG. PMDG, it's we can add waypoints very easily in the air with PMDG. I don't know if we can do it here. We'll try it a little bit later. All right, let's go back here. Let's see if we can bring in our weights and shit. So let's go to index. Let's go to settings. Weight and balance. Yep, we can set from flight plan. All right, sorry about that. I had to send a quick message. Sometimes life just happens. Gotta pick up your phone when you don't want to. All right, let's see here. Where did the rest of this damn message go? All right. That's sent. Very good. All right. So that's all done. 298. All right, let's go back to initialization. Our cost index tonight is our cost index 172. Oh, I am not putting that in there. That will break our system. We will not be able to use LNAV or VNAV. Let's just put 32 in. Yeah, that is not going to happen. All right, 0 fuel weight, that should already be there. Reserves, is that in there? Nope. All right, let me put in the reserves. According to the flight plan, our reserves are 9.4. All right, very good. Let's go to thrust limiter. Let's just put in 48 and see what our N1 is. Let's put in 52. All right, we'll just do 58. Let's do 58. All right, there we go. No reason to derate the engine. All right, and let's get our info for the runway we're using, runway 16. Has a slope of negative 0.02. So let me see if I can plug this in. It's already got a value there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to plug it in or not. Nope, didn't let me. Okay, that's fine. All right, the wind on this runway right now is, come on, 150 by 3 knots. So let's do that. 150 by 3 knots. And it is currently 14 degrees Celsius. That's done. Let's go back. Let's do flaps. Do flaps 5. Just kidding. We'll do flaps 10. We'll do flaps 10. I'm just kidding. All right. Is the center of gravity already in? Really? That's our center of gravity? Hang on a second. That doesn't look right. Wow, it sure is. That's a weird center of gravity. Wow, okay. All right, and our takeoff weight. Let's see if we can get that. Let me see what our estimated takeoff weight is. 273.7. All right, let's go back to index and look at this here. $267. Let's just make it like 3,000 pounds less than that. So we'll say like 263.4. All right, let's put the speed brake back down. Let's go to VNAV. All right, that's good. What is our transition altitude for our climb is 7,000 feet. So let's plug in 7,000. And I thought we had a way of putting in the weather. Let's look. Oh, there's forecast. Okay. And what is our transition altitude for descent? Let me see here. We have transition altitude is 10,000 feet. So that'll be probably plugged in on the next page. All right, let's go to forecast. All right, we got FL 100. Let's request the forecast. All right, let's load this. And we are golden. Very good. All right. Let's go ahead and let's clear this message out. Let's back up. And we will get going here. I wish we had a bit more fuel, though. The fuel does bother me a bit. I should have put more fuel in, but I think we'll be okay. All right. So let's see here. All right, that's all good. Let's turn on the APU generators. That's good. Let's put let's put our nav lights on. Put these on automatic, the hydraulics. Window heat. Put our packs on. Get some air flowing. Yaw dampeners are on. Let's arm the emergency lights. Oh, that looks fine. That looks fine. That looks fine. All right, very good. Let's go ahead and turn on the seatbelt signs. And let's back up and get out of here. So we need to back up. All right, let's... Oh, we got to get rid of the catering truck and the baggage truck. All right, let's get rid of them, and then we'll plan our backup. Let's get rid of the jetway. Let's close these doors. All right, baggage is leaving. Catering is leaving. Let's go ahead and plan our pushback. This tool is so cool. This latest update they did is awesome. Hang on a second. Let's back up a little bit more. There we go. All right, let's see what the accent sounds like today.
Cockpit to ground.
Oh, it's American. All right.
This is ground, stand by.
Never mind. Oh, you know, we probably got to do a checklist.
Yes, sir. The bypass pin is installed, and all doors and hatches closed, and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brakes set, lifting the aircraft.
So cool.
Standing by for pushback.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, clear for push and start. Please release parking brakes.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback, you can start the engines in sequence.
All right,
You
very
will start
good.
in the sequence.
Let's get our... Oh, you know what? We got to put fuel in the stabilizer. That's right. I forgot about this. Hang on a second, guys. I forgot we need to put fuel in these. Otherwise, that light will stay on like the whole time. All right, very good. Let's start number 3 up. Put some fuel in the equation. Let's put our TCAS on above. Let's put our transponder on. WAI switch is right here. Wings anti-ice, let's do that on auto. Put these on auto. Where the fuck is this thing taking me? We're just spinning around in circles. Where the hell is this guy going? Man, that is not what I chose. Alright, let's stop.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Alright, we'll just do a manual pushback.
Parking brake set, lowering the aircraft.
Ground. Startup is complete. You may disconnect.
Okay, sir, clear to disconnect. Pin has been removed. See you at the site. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Oh, maybe we can just spin around, I guess. Yeah, we'll just stay here. We'll just spin around. Jesus. Well, so much for this working out well. Alright, 3, 4. 2991 is our current barometer. Let's set that. Turn the VORs off. Do number 1. Number 2. Once the rest of the hydraulics come alive, we will go ahead and turn on, put the flaps down. Alright, hydraulics are on. Bus tie. It's good. Alright, let's put our flaps down to 10. We can actually turn the APU off now. So let's disconnect the generators. Turn the APU off. And let's turn bleed off if we can. Alright, very good. We got wing lights, logo lights, taxi lights. I'm wondering if we should turn the lights down a little bit for takeoff. Let's do that. Alright, and I gotta adjust a couple of things here. Let me see. Okay, that's that. That's the glare shield. And what does this one do here? I think this is the aisle. Nope, maybe not. Okay, that's that, and let's turn on stand lights, which I think is this. Yep, very good. All right, let's get out of here. Let's release our parking brake. Let's give it a little bit of fuel. I think we'll put our strobe lights on since we're taxiing in the dark. Now, I'm going to give it more fuel than usual because we got to make a big-ass turn. Since our pushback cart was possessed. You know, I was turning the fuel tanks on, and I could see, like, in the shadows on the ceiling, like, it's like something don't look right. I go into the outside view and it's like, oh my god, we just spin in circles. That plane could be over in Switzerland. I don't know if that's... That looks like an A320 to me, but... I don't know if an A320 would fly from Latin America to Zurich, Switzerland. If that was an A330, that'd be a different story. But either way, it's still cool seeing real liveries here. I'm not complaining. It's nice seeing a real livery. Alright, I'll turn the engines down in a minute. Well, a couple seconds. Alright, we still have to confirm our V speeds. That's why it says new V speed on our indicator there. Usually it makes you confirm them again once you put your flaps down. Yeah, that looks like an A320. When we get up to the runway and we get ready for takeoff, we'll confirm our V speeds. Actually, I can turn off the HUD on this airplane because we don't need it, since there's a good autopilot system. It's such a little plane. It's such a little itty bitty. You're such a little itty bitty plane. Yes, you are. He's a little plane. All right, let's confirm our V speeds while we're rolling. There we go. Speeds are confirmed. Now, since we can add fuel as needed, I'm thinking about just flying at like 20... Well, you know what? Maybe we will get up to 40-some thousand feet. I was thinking about just flying at like 20,000 feet tonight. We'll see how it goes. We might do that. Let's put our brakes on for takeoff. Now our heading for this runway is 152. So we'll plug that in a moment. Actually, I can do it with my keyboard. I forgot. Sometimes I forget I have that keyboard, even though it's lit up and right in front of me. And let's plug in 20,000 feet, because we might stop at 20,000 feet. That'll put us pretty close to the peaks on some of these mountains, possibly, which will be really cool. Toga, 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 toga. Yeah, that pushback feature is really good. I mean, for the most part, it's really good. I just every once in a while, it just it just does what it did last time. That was crazy. All right, let's put the parking brake on for a second. Let's get our takeoff lights on. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Man, this shit's really bright. Let's put on LNAV and VNAV. And everything else looks good. Let's zoom out again. Do 5 miles for now. Let's turn our traffic system on. And let's turn on data so we can get any constraint information or information that we may need. All right, let's take the parking brake off. Give it a little bit of fuel so we can turn. Now, I do have fires turned on again. I don't know what's going to happen. I tried to plug in the minutes, you know, from this minute to see if, but every time I went back to look at it again, it never saved the minutes that I was plugging in. So I don't know what's going to happen with all that. Man, I'm so disappointed that 777 didn't come out today, man. I was so ready to buy that plane, man. I know it'll be out soon, but still, I really thought it was coming out today. The kid in me thought it was coming out today. The realistic adult in me knew that that shit wasn't coming out today. Hey, what up, Grease? Yeah, the realistic adult in me knew that this shit wasn't coming out probably for 2 or 3 more weeks, because they treat people on Xbox like stepchildren here. We're not getting the fly-by-wire A380. We don't get VATSIM. We don't get that new AI technology. ATC shit. Yeah, they always treat us like motherfucking stepchildren here. Alright, let's give it some fuel. Let's get out of this bitch. Let's leave Zurich and head to Budapest. Oh yeah, trim's not right. Trim's good now. I can't motherfucking turn. I can't turn! Alright, that's better. Nope, it's not. I still can't turn. Why can't I turn? I'm holding the rudder down. Oh well, let's just take off from here. Fuck it.
3, 1.
No, bitch! Oh, they got me! Oh, they got me! Oh, motherfucker, they got me! Oh, you motherfucker! Oh, you son of a bitch! You dirty ass bitch! Damn. All right, let's just start from the runway then. Hey, it's not one of my streams unless we restart. You dirty bitch! I didn't do anything! Man. I knew I had failures turned on, but I wasn't expecting a failure that early. Game over. All right, let me adjust the... Let me adjust the fuel on here. All right, we'll do 50, and stabilizer tank we'll do 50 as well. So that changes us to... Yeah, that's true. This was like a ride at the fair. Especially when we were getting spun around by the pushback truck. Damn, ain't that a bitch? We gotta set the FMC up again. You know, I should have just plugged in the whole route from outside. Let me do that actually. That'll be easier. There's no reason to go through the whole FMC process again. Let me, when this sets back up, I'm gonna exit again and just set the whole flight up from the world map. There's no reason to go through all that bullshit again. Yo, you already saw me do it. Unless the engines are off already. Oh, no, they're not. Okay. All right, let me build the route from outside. I'm not going to bring it in from SimBrief again. Damn. I don't know what happened. The trim was set properly. I know we were getting that error message, but we shouldn't have been. All right, let's do that, and let's do LHBP. Budapest, we are going to do high altitude, and we are doing DEG 3S. And our approach is the ILS 13 left. And our arrival is VAG. So I made that joke earlier about, you know, who doesn't like getting inside the VAG? You know, arriving in the VAG. All right, VAG. There we go. Yep, that looks good. All right, let's go. Let's take off. Yeah, Keith. I don't know, man. Something happened. I don't know what happened. Everything was going good until we hit takeoff speed. And then I couldn't control the airplane anymore. It just kept on going to the right. We did get a warning sign come on about the rudder, but I don't remember turning failures on for the rudder. I had fires turned on. We're supposed to catch on fire. We're not supposed to not be able to turn the airplane. But yeah, we just want to take off right away. Everything should be set up now. I don't care about takeoff lights. I don't care about any of that stuff. Let's just get out of here. All right, let's at least put our V speeds in. Let's plug in 20,000 for our let's plug in 32 for our cost index. Our reserves, let's say 9.4. Let's go thrust limiter. Let's do 58 again. Let's do 150 by 3 knots again. We got 14 degrees for our temperature outside. We got flaps 10. And our center of gravity should be, yep, that's about right. All right, that, and that. And let's see here, takeoff weight we'll say is like 339. All right, we got 173. And this is fine. That's what I had before. I had it in the green before. Mother trucker. All right, let's turn that light off. Let's turn the dome light off. Let's turn that off. Let's turn that on both. All these are on. Turn that off. And what the hell else was I going to do up here? There was something else I was going to do up here, but now I forget. Oh yeah, that's right. Put our speed here, 173. All right, now let's go LNAV and VNAV. And let's go 152 here. Yeah, man, I'm ready. Trying to get up in the air. They had other plans for us. Yes, they did. They said, oh, it's one of Greg's streams. Let's have him restart. We know how much he likes restarting. Alright, and our pressure is 2991. We got to change that at 7,000 feet. Let's turn on data. It's real choppy right now. I think that's from the photogrammetry being on and us being on the ground. All right, let's roll. It is. It really is. It's part of my checklist. Yeah, we're good now. Yeah, restarting is definitely part of my checklist. I'll turn the lights on outside once we get up in the air. $100 knots. V1.
V1.
Rotate. Roger. Really, bitch? I'm on the magenta line. Alright, let's put on the automatic throttle. Oh, that's already on. Oh, I thought I had that off. That should be off during takeoff. Alright, autopilot on. Yeah, that should be off during takeoff, auto throttle. It's hard to tell with it being so dark, but it looked like it was off. Oh, why is VNav not on? I turned it on. Mm-mm. Are we still not climbing? Hang on. VNav is still off. Don't we have, I mean, isn't our flight plan complete? Yeah. Oh, no, we got 20,000 in. Alright, let's see if we start climbing again. Alright, we'll just climb this way for now. There's some strange shit going on with this airplane tonight. Weird. I'm not turning it off just for the auto throttle, man. Come on, I'm not restarting again. Come on, man. At least I don't want to restart. Alright, we can go standard pressure now. Let's level off at 10,000 feet. Oh, fuck it, I'll leave it at 20. But we're gonna level off at, Alright, let's turn our lights off. Logo and wing lights. And at 10,000 feet, we will hold our altitude. And then I'm going to click VNav and see what happens. Alright, let's see what happens now. Alright, our speed is increasing, that's correct. It's got our top of climb right here. That's, well, that's going to move if we don't start increasing our altitude. Alright, let's, we'll use flight level change. Some strange stuff going on with this airplane tonight, man. That is wild. Pushback cart spinning us in circles. Can't control it on the runway. VNAV not working. It's almost like the gods are mad that I don't have the 777. But I knew it. I knew when I saw June 22nd. I knew that shit wasn't coming out on Xbox. Same day. They had that window on their website. It said June 25th to June 30th. I thought, well, it'll probably come out a lot closer to June 30th, but the kid in me, the little child in me was like, oh, it's going to come out today. The adult, the rational thinking adult in me said, man, this shit ain't coming out for 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks. It'll be worth it when it comes out, though. That's going to be a bomb-ass airplane, though. Got the 707 coming, the 727, the Fokker, the Beechcraft the Beechcraft Starcraft. We got the Lockheed Jetstar. Is that what it's called? A Jetstar? Let me see here. I think it's called a Jetstar. Let me look on my Discord channel. It's under news. It's under the news in my Discord channel. 727. Yep, big radials. The Lockheed, what's she called? I'm looking at the plane right here. I don't see the name of it, though. Yeah, the Beechcraft Starship. And then we have the... Where the hell is the Lockheed thing at? Big Gamblers, 707, 727. I'm looking right at the mother trumpet airplane right here. A new B-17 is coming out. Stormbirds. Where the hell is the name of this airplane at? Yeah, the Lockheed Jetstar. Man, I can't wait for the Jetstar to come out. That's going to be awesome. I think Big Radials is the company that's making it. Alright, so we're going to level off at 20,000 feet. And that's going to be our cruising altitude until we get past the Alps. And once we get past the Alps and closer to Italy and Hungary, I think we'll drop down to about 10,000 feet, 11,000 feet. We're going to fly as close to the ground as I can really get it tonight. I'd be a lot closer to the ground right now, but we have some mountains coming up, I think. At least the original flight plan, there were mountains in the way. Since we had to restart, I'm not so sure now, but... That's so weird that that happened, though, with the rudder. I don't think there was a button I missed. I mean, there's really nothing you can... There's really no button for the rudder that you can turn on. Where's, You know, I mean, like, we really can't interact with something down here that would stop it from working. The yaw dampeners were turned on. Yeah, I don't know. That's very weird. Alright, let's put Giga Chad on flight plan duty. Put this on fuel. We can keep track of our fuel. Let's put us out to about 40 miles. What the hell is going on, man? Did I click flight level change? Don't I have 20,000 in here? I don't know what's going on with this airplane tonight, man. This shit is wild. VNAV's not working. Flight level change not working. Oh, this might be part of the problem. I wonder if that had something to do with it. Let me click on VNav now and see what happens. I didn't think there'd be a discontinuity since I built the route outside, but that looks like that was it. Okay, we got it fixed. Yep, we're good now. I didn't even think about looking at the flight plan. I figured that would be complete since we built it on the world map. Man. I like these old liveries. That Perfect Flight. I think it's Perfect Flight or something like... Perfect something is the name of the company that I got these liveries from. All of them are old as hell. Swiss Air, United, KLM, Sabina, Olympic. I think Japan Airline, I think, has one. Alright, there's the Alps right there. It looks like we're starting to cross into the Alps now a little bit. Alright, we're leveling off at 20,000. The original route that I built has us going directly over part of the Alps, but the VFR chart, the segment, has the peaks at like 15, 16,000 feet. At least in the quadrant that we're going into, so... Hey, man, that's cool. I don't know what 747 is from, but... That wouldn't surprise me that they bullshitted their description and, you know, put this out on a plane that it didn't go out on. Yeah, that would not surprise me at all. Alright, there's a good chance we're gonna speed up the sim here after we make this turn. There we go. Let's make this turn. We'll speed up the sim. Who knows? Maybe we'll do a different plane when this is over. Alright, let me hit N2 twice. I'm sorry, let me hit N twice. Not N2. That will speed up our flight. Here's a little bit of the Alps that we're going to. We're not going deep into the Alps. It's just right on the rim of the Alps. Yeah, this is definitely not a livery from 2011, my friend. That's for sure. Swiss Air did not look like this back then. 13 years ago. Alright, let me slow down. There we go. Now we are on regular speed. Hello, child. Alright, once we make this turn and we level out, I'm going to speed up again. Hey, that's cool. I didn't know PMDG was making the 400 and Just Flight's making the Classic. That's really cool. And I hope all these planes come out on Xbox. I'm tired of getting treated like a stepchild. Especially when we're a growing market for the simulator. And I believe that a big chunk of the users for the new simulator is going to be on Xbox because of the Game Pass, the cloud-based gaming that people can do. But with cost of living going up the way it is, and everything being so expensive, spending $400 or $500 on a good Xbox that can run this properly is way easier than spending thousands on a computer. Nice. Yeah, I haven't heard of anything about that yet. The 747 from them. That's cool though if it really does happen. Alright, the next waypoint is our entrance to the arrival. So we're going to enter the VAG. we're going to enter the VAG in about 260 miles. See ya. Yeah, once we pass these little mountains and shit, we'll descend down to, what can we descend down to? 15,000. That's Dilmo. Oh, you know what? We're not doing the exact same flight plan. I wonder if I can plug in... Let me go back to regular speed. I wonder if I can create waypoints. Like I can on the PMDG. Let me see here. Let me see if I can do a waypoint before VAG. Alright, let me type in dim low and see if that'll take. And dim low's coordinates are 4641, so it's this one here. Interesting. Very interesting. And then we have Surdu. Alright, so I can put in some waypoints that I had in the original flight plan. Alright, Surdu. Let's do that next. And then Agvan, OGVUN. There we go. Alright, at least this part of the trip is the same as what I had before. Alright, very good. I think your grandmother sent us a text message with pictures. Have you looked at anything she sent you yet? This one's really cool, man. This is like what you'd see like in a painting. Wow. Yeah, it's awesome. Here.
Thank you.
All right, we got some original waypoints in there now. Let's speed up again a little bit. Now I can kind of map out when we can descend. And it's taken us a little deeper over the Alps than before. Let me try one. Well, I'll try it in a little bit, I guess. I was going to try to create a waypoint as well, like we do in, like I can do in PMDG, but I'll do that a little bit later, I guess. Just creating a waypoint in PMDG is really easy. I don't know if I can do it here as well. Let's try... Let's try Joseph. Let me see if I can... Okay, Joseph, and we're going to put the reciprocal of 116, which is 306, and then 5 miles. Oh, we can do it in this plane. Yeah, that's awesome. We can create waypoints in this just by doing it that way. That is amazing. All right, let's get rid of it. We don't need it. I just wanted to see if we could do it. That is really cool that we can do that. All right, let's get our descent forecast. And And our transition level over in Hungary is 10,000 feet. Let's get our forecast. Really? You mother truckers. I wonder if it won't do it because I didn't do sim brief in the beginning. Yeah, I don't mind this plane. This plane's pretty good. I don't think it's going to do the forecast because I didn't do sim brief in the beginning of this flight. Let me at least... Let me see if I can plug some of it in manually from the flight plan at least. So we'll do 15,000. And we got 161 by 24. And at 10,000, we have 147 by 20. All right. Still got 98 miles to go. Yeah, I like this plane a lot. It's better since the last couple of updates. Like, for a while, you couldn't do sim brief with it. Tablet still doesn't work, but I'm sure that'll get fixed for the new simulator when it comes out. But yeah, I like this plane. I mean, yeah, the engines, I think, sound very good when you're first starting up the airplane. I really like the way they sound when you first start it up. But once that's over, yeah. Yeah. Not a great sound. It's just kind of, eh. Let me send this text message real quick. Maybe. I mean, I think they said they were porting them over. And it only takes an hour to update them to the new simulator, so... Well, the ones I bought, not necessarily are going to be brought over. I think they said that it's really up to the company that made the airplane, so... I think most of them will be brought over, because they're big companies, but... Yeah, it's not a guarantee that all my planes will come over. Yeah, we will see. I don't really like any of the camera angles on the fixed camera there on the drone on the outside. I don't really like any of them. They all kind of suck. I still have to figure out how to do that camera view you were talking about, where I put the drone on the ground or a few thousand feet under the airplane and then start it and have it shoot over. I'll have to practice that, get that set up properly. I think that would be cool, putting the drone camera on and then having the airplane just whoosh right over top of it. Hello. Alright, we're going to slow down here in a minute so we can make this turn. Alright, I'll try it. Alright, we can actually drop down to about 10,000 feet now, I believe. Yep. Yeah, let's go down to about 10,000 feet. Huh? Sorry. You want more Tylenol, or? It's been a few hours since you took it. Might be from staring at your screen, or it could just be you have a headache today. Maybe closing your eyes for a bit might help. Maybe getting some fresh air might help. Just saying. Maybe taking a hot bath or something like that might help. Just saying. There you go. Sure. You want some water? Yep.
Thank you.
Actually, let's go down to 11,000 feet. I'll play with the drone camera another time. I don't want to go into the pause menu and do all that. But yeah, I'll check it out for later on. I don't want to look like a boomer in front of the world, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'll play with the drone camera. I don't know if you and I are talking about the same thing, though. I thought you were talking about... I understand what you're saying, where I increase the speed and I can, like, zip around. I thought you were talking about having the camera, like, stationary and then switching to it and then having the airplane, like, go really fast, like, over top of it. Or underneath of it. Yeah, I don't know the button though to make it to stop the camera and have the airplane fly over it though. Oh, there we go. All right, I think I figured it out. I know there's a button that I can push, or a button combination that I can push to get it right back on top of the airplane again. That I don't know offhand. Alright, here we are at 11,000 feet. Now I could probably go a little lower, but I think 11,000 is okay. We have 7,000 in this area. Yeah, that's close enough. Alright, let's get set up for our arrival. Let's go to init. Let's, I guess we'll just copy and paste. Wind correction, index. Let's look at our... They probably already have the info already plugged in here, which I hate them doing, but they do it anyways. 109.15, yep. And 127, yep, that is correct. Alright, let's set up our fix. I don't think we're going to be able to plug in the runway like we can do in PMDG, but let's try anyways. Runway 13 left. PMDG, we can do this. Here we cannot. Alright. So we're going to LHBP. And we're going to do /5. That's going to be for the gear. And /10 for flaps 10 to 15. Alright, all that's good. Let's see if we can contact the AT Sizzle. AT Sizzle! And let's make sure we can get this approach. We might be a little too... Nope, never mind. That's not the right one. We might be a little far out for this airport. I haven't maintained 17,000 feet. Okay. We will climb. Wait a minute. Keep speed not above 210 knots. IFR flight plan is canceled. Radar service terminated. Alright. That's weird. That's weird, man. Why did it make us, why'd it make us do that? And then they, like, changed their mind on us. Just kidding. You can go back down. Don't go over 210 knots. Well, too bad, bitch. We're doing it. We're doing it anyways. All right, let's change our traffic to normal. All right, LH. LHBP, where are you at? All right, we're at Joseph. Let me see what altitude we should be at Joseph. Yeah, we're coming up on a max of 250 knots. All right, fuck it. Let's go down to 11,000 feet again. Let's put our traffic on below. And let's put this on 250 knots. Oh, well, I should do 245. Because when we get to BP 733, we need to be at 250 knots. Huh? Alright. I'll have to go to the store tomorrow and get more, I guess. You guys burned through them pretty quickly. That's alright. We'll go out and get more tomorrow. Be nice if I could just tune right to the airport and try to contact them. Here we go. No! There we go. There we go. And what are we doing here? We got 2994. Let's go to 230 knots. Let's get down to 5,000 feet. And our capture point is 3,500 feet. All right, cool. Thanks, Grease. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll check it out in a little bit. All right, 29.94. Oh, you mean with the new 777? Yeah, I'll check it out. It's gonna make me upset, probably. I probably don't want to look at it. But yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah, I know the checklist is incomplete, bitch. I got you. All right, let's click approach. Damn, what the hell does she want? Thanks, Grease. Appreciate it. Sorry, I had a phone call come in from my daughter. I'm sure it looks awesome. I wonder if it'll probably do the same thing on Xbox. Like, I wish they'd make 2 versions for Xbox. One like me that has the X, and then one for everybody else that has the S. Because my system can handle that kind of shit. I got 12 teraflops. I mean, come on. 12 teraflops. No wonder it seemed like we were going so fast. I still had it sped up. I still had it, the sim increase. Retard. 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 The The autopilot did not land the airplane. It was supposed to land it. It said Category 3, but it didn't do it. Alright. Let's go to the main menu. What time are we sitting on? An hour 40 something? Yeah, man, we can do something else tonight. Hang on, I gotta buy something for my daughter real quick on Amazon. Give me like 30 seconds. I'll look at Discord later. I don't feel like getting all upset right now. I don't want to see anybody else using that plane right now, man. I don't think it's right that it comes out on another system before Xbox. It should all come out on the same day for everywhere. I mean, Xbox makes a very big demographic, and it's growing. It's growing. Xbox is growing quicker than the PC market for this game. I'm tired of getting treated like a stepchild, man. We need to rise up. Rise up against Microsoft. Take down Microsoft. Oh, it's not the PMDG? Oh, okay. Oh, and I don't give a shit then. I won't get upset then. If it was PMDG, I'd be all upset. Hang on, let me finish buying this for my daughter. Alright, proceed to checkout. Let's check the market real quick, and maybe it snuck in by accident. Nope. Just more liveries that I don't give a shit about. More shitty liveries. More shitty livery. Alright, place my order. Alright, let me access the content. Email. Alright, come on, Amazon. Let's go. Here, bitch. Come on. Come on, Amazon. There we go. Alright, redemption code. Copy. Paste. And let's paste this. Bloop. And alright, that's done. Alright, let's pick out another airplane to fly. Kind of feel like the Honda Jet or something like that. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Let's see here. We got some ATR action, Airbuses. More Airbuses. The Beechcraft we just did. We got the Stratoliner, that's kind of boring. The Britten Norman's always a fun little plane to fly. We haven't flown the Carinado in a while. We got the Cirrus. We got the Vision Jet. We got the TBM. We got the de Havilland DHC-7 that we haven't flown, but we just flew a de Havilland earlier today, so maybe we'll leave that plane alone. We got the MiG. We got the Dornier, which we haven't flown in a while. Which we could fly tonight, actually. There was an update on this recently. Let's do this plane, I think. Yeah. Nah, I'll practice on that one first. I'll practice on that tomorrow. We do have a plane that we could fly. The FS Reborn. That's a really good plane. The Learjet. Again, we flew that once. And we still got the Honda Jet. Maybe we'll fly the Honda Jet. We haven't flown that in a while. Let's do a little trip in the Honda Jet. We got the Short. Technam, Beechcraft. Yeah, let's do the Honda Jet. Alright, let's go here. We haven't flown this plane in a while. We will do... We'll do Aerosaur, I think. Let's see what that looks like. That's pretty cool looking. Green and, yeah, I like that. All right, Aerosaur. All right, let's pick out, let me go to SimBrief. Let's pick out a couple of places. Let's see here. Let me go to create new flight. All right, let me see here. Let's do like Montego Bay, Jamaica. To let's see where we can fly. Montego to Cancun, maybe. That'll probably take a while. Now let's see. Let's see what it says. Oh yeah, that's a while. All right, maybe not. Maybe not that long of a trip. Yeah, we can go Lake Tahoe. Maybe Lake Tahoe to Las Vegas now. Since Las Vegas has now been updated. Alright, what is Sedona to Las Vegas? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do Sedona to Las Vegas. Alright, let me plug that in here. And I think we'll change this back to Yo Mama. Now, you know, we do Sedona often. Let's stick with Tahoe. Alright, KTVL. To KLAS. We're doing the Honda Jet. That's HJ something here. In SimBrief. Boy, this will be nice in the new simulator when I don't have to do SimBrief anymore. That's 15 to 20 bucks a month I can save. All right, add fuel factor. Let's add 20 to the fuel factor if I can. Let's change. Well, let's see. Let me generate the flight and then we'll see about the payload. If it makes me change something. Nope, it's okay. All right, very good. Let's reset. Let's come back to here. Wait, I'm gonna start this and then I gotta dip out for about 30 seconds. Gotta drain the main vein, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's do 33. Nope. All right, that's a dock. Maybe it's all general aviation. Is it all general aviation? I guess it is. Ramps down there. All right, let's just stick with this. We'll put it right in the middle. All right, there we go. I'll be right back. I know, choosing a plane is a pain in the ass, man. Gee. It's such a difficult job. I'm all worn out, man. I think I should quit. That is probably the most difficult job I've had today, man. Choosing the airplane. Man. All right, let's fly the Tom Cruise jet. If you guys are not familiar with this airplane is nothing short of amazing. This is probably one of the most high-tech airplanes that I have in my roster of however many airplanes I have, 100 and some. Well, I'm wondering if I should turn photogrammetry off. That might be a good idea, actually. Well, let's see what happens. If it keeps on, if it stutters a little bit more, I'm gonna turn photogrammetry off. All right, let's turn on some external power and the battery. So this get all fired up. Well, hey, that's not good. Black screens right away, huh? All right, let me, we might not be able to fly this plane. Let me turn photogrammetry off and let me erase the cache. And I might choose the light version of this airplane. It might be the textures that are throwing this plane too. Here's a couple of things that I can do to try to fix that. All right, let's go here. Let's turn off photogrammetry. For now, we'll put it back on later. Let's delete the cache. And let's choose the light version of this. The light version uses less textures on the outside and it doesn't use as much memory. It also stops us from doing a split screen on some of the... Well, you know what? Let me do the regular livery. Let me see if that was enough between those two. Because I don't want to give up the split screen if I don't have to. But this might be a real short flight tonight. This plane might be... I haven't tried flying this plane since the last update. The last two updates. It's been a minute since I've flown this plane. But maybe turning photogrammetry off and resetting the cache, maybe that'll be enough to keep the screens on. If not, we'll choose the light version, and if that doesn't work, fuck it. We're not flying this plane. Alright. But it's usually a memory issue which causes that to happen, so... From what I've read. Alright, we got battery and external power. Soft key. Nope, it did it again. Son of a bitch. Alright, let's try the try the light version. Let me also get rid of something. Let me erase that livery pack I just used. It'd be nice one day just to, like, jump in an airplane and turn it on and have it work. That'll be real nice one day. All right, let's go to try the light version this time. See if that helps. Yeah, one of these days, it'd just be nice just to turn on the Xbox and fire up the simulator and not have to worry. Yeah. Unfortunately, you are right. Unfortunately, that's never going to happen. Get real, Greg. You know that's not going to happen. If we went to a less populated area of the world, it probably wouldn't have this issue. Sometimes these screens also go black when you're in a area that's, you know, heavily populated, like this part of America. But if we were, like, out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, we could probably leave all the textures on and photogrammetry and all that stuff. All right, let's try this again. So the light version, it not only gives you less texture on the outside from, like, it goes from like 4K down to, like, I guess 2K, but it also prevents us from being able to, like, really, like, split the screens, like on these outer screens here as well. So, all right, so far so good. Let's keep moving forward. Let's get our plane set up here. Let's go. We'll do full screen. Oh, you motherfucker! Damn! I'm so sick of this bullshit. You know, this was perfectly fine until the last update. Now the last update is it's completely killed these kind of planes. Ugh, man. Shut up, Grease. Dick. All right, let's go to a different part of the world. Now I gotta build a new flight. Hang on, let me go back into SimBrief. Let's build a new flight. A new flight. Let me put in yo. It also might help using an airport that's not handcrafted as well. Now, I think I can get it to work. We just need to go to an airport that's not handcrafted and go to a part of the world that's not so heavily populated. Actually, no. I don't want to do that. Let's do... All right, let's do UIII. I. And we'll plug in UNNT and see what that, how long of a flight that is. All right, Honda Jet. Yeah, if this doesn't work, then I'm all out of ideas. Whoa, that's a 3-hour flight. Holy shit. All right, what about UN? Wow. All right, how about UNKL? The UNNT. How long of a flight is that? That's an hour and 50 minutes still. My God. All right, man. Well, I'm starting to lose ideas. All right, let's do... Yeah, Russia small. All right, let's try NCA. Oh, no, that's going to be the same. Let's go back to Russia. All right, let's try URMM to URMM to URWA. 17 hours. How long is this flight? Hour and 20 minutes. All right, let's do this one. Generate flight. Departure. Payload cargo limited by MLW. All right, let's Oh, no wonder. It's got us going all the way out there. Jesus, God almighty. All right, now this should work. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna be up. Actually, I'm gonna be real upset if this doesn't work now. We should be in an area now that's not really like heavily populated. We got the light version. We got photogrammetry turned off. If this doesn't work this time, man, then the last update killed this plane. All right, battery and external power. turn the screen here. And we'll go full screen. Alright, I'm going to let this thing do its thing for a minute while I pull this into Navigraph and see if there's some sort of arrival. Hopefully by then this airplane will make its mind up if it wants to cooperate or not. But yeah, when I bought this plane, and I bought... So the same people that make the Cirrus Vision Jet make this airplane. And they don't tell you when you buy this airplane that the screens are messed up. You find that out afterwards. And the first document on their website that I saw was how to stop black screens on both of these airplanes. Very first document that you can download on their website after you buy the airplane is how to stop black screens. All right, we got runway 27. And we have a lot of different choices for landings. We'll do ILSZ. Alright, let's see if we can actually interact with this airplane. Let's get it set up and then we'll turn the engines on. So, let's go to sim brief. Let's request the flight plan. Let's import it. And we have our procedure for takeoff, procedure for arrival. We'll plug in the approach when we're in the air. Let's go. You can access your checklist from here if you want to. It's right up here. No! Ah! You motherfuckers, you killed this plane! You killed it! Fuck, man. We just can't have nice things anymore. You're probably right. Those black screens will probably go away as soon as this plane's included. Man, we are just not allowed to have nice things anymore, I guess. Fuck, man. Let me restart the whole simulator. I wonder if that'll fix it. Damn. Well, this airplane's not the one that's coming with the simulator, but it's the same company. Yeah, Flight Effects. They can suck a dick, man. I'm so sick of these companies putting out shit that doesn't work properly. You know, sometimes we spend AAA game money on these airplanes, and they're just fucked. Watch, I'm gonna restart now, and now the mouse won't work properly. Then the mouse won't work. I'm ready to turn this shit off and play Lords of the Fallen for a while. Just call it a night. Yeah, it says use the light version on their document. Use the light version. Go to unpopulated areas, particularly like in the South Pacific, if you can. Have the map no more than 5 miles for zoom. Yeah, no photogrammetry. I guess, man. It's a shame. This plane worked great, and so did the Cirrus Vision Jet. It worked really good until SU-15. And then SU-15 came out, then another mini update came out, and now these planes just do not work the way they used to. It worked really well for a long time. Exactly. Here, use the light version and bend over and grab your ankles. Sucks, man. It really does. And it's always the same systems in the same airplanes. It's always these Garmin systems. These are always the it's a memory issue. But I got 12 teraflops. I got tons of memory, tons of RAM. There's no reason why it should black out on my... I understand if it's a Series S. I mean, that's, you know, a big difference in power between the two, but it's not just Xbox users actually that have this issue. PC users have the same issue with these, not on as big of a scale as this, but all right, let's try it one more time. All right, URMM. Maybe now that we restarted it, everything will be okay. We're supposed to take off on runway 20, 29. So that's runway 30. All right, so either one of those runways is fine. Yeah, I mean, it's frustrating, man. It really is. Spend good money on these airplanes. It's not like this is a $5 airplane. The $5 airplane works better than this one. That scrapyard monster works way better than this airplane. I know it's not as high-tech and detailed, but still. I'm like speechless. I'm just tired of it. I really am. I'm tired of spending money. I just, you know, it'd be one thing if the description, when you're going to buy it, if the description says you may experience this, then we can make up our mind, maybe buy something else. But when the description says nothing about it, and then that's all you experience, and you can't get your money back, I mean, I do have a problem with that. All right, let's go again. Battery, external power. Rightmost soft key. Let's go full screen. Let's let it align itself. All right, let's bring in our flight plan. I mean, if you have a legitimate reason, like they lied to you in the description, I mean, you know, they shouldn't hold that against you. If the airplane is working properly and everything is working good, and you just try to get a refund, I can understand that. But like when shit is broken and doesn't work, like they shouldn't hold that against you. I'm sorry. I understand what you're saying, but I don't agree with that at all. All right, let's go to utilities. Let's go to initialization. Let's do a system test. Pre-flight. All right, that's done. Let's go back. Let's do weight and fuel. All right, crew and stores. Let's do like 500 pounds. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I don't agree with that at all. Let's do, how many passengers are in the flight plan here? Let me see. According to the flight plan, we got 5 people. Yeah, if something's not working right, like, they should let you get a refund and shouldn't hold that against you. That's crazy that they do that. All right, we'll do 300 for the cargo. Maybe not. All right, we'll do 125. We'll do 150. All right, there we go. Forward operating base sync. Oh, sync from sim. There we go. That's a new button right there. They didn't have that last time. All right, that's all done. Speed bugs. Let's set those. Get from sim. All on. All right, accept initialization. Aircraft system. All right, I think we're good to start the airplane, actually. We can check all the different systems, you know, ice protection. This should all be on automatic. Yeah, normal is automatic, so they come on automatically. Same with the interior lights. Turn the footwell lights on, turn seatbelts on. We can adjust the thermostat from here as well if we really cared about it. All right, let's go back to map. And there. All right, let's turn on the engines and let's get out of here. So, let's see here. Turn that on. Oh, that looks fine. That looks fine. Let's push that. And then let's push the handle up. That's the carpet. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. All right, let's start the other engine. The checklist has us going through all this stuff and like everything else, but like it's already all set. Like there's nothing you really need to do. Let's get rid of this traffic inset too. That could be part of the problem. See, when you have the regular version, not the light version, you can have different stuff on this screen, different stuff on this screen. Split screens, no problem. All right, let's turn the cabin power on. put our flaps down for takeoff. And let's set our trim. There we go. That's good. All right, let's and I'm gonna put this on about 8,000 feet, I think. Actually, no, I'm gonna put it at 5,000 feet. We're just gonna fly at like 5,000 feet. Put our flight director on. What is the pressure out here? We got the 2985. All right, no lights to turn on. It's all automatic, depending on how fast we're going and the configuration of the airplane. See, lights come on automatically. I'm not talking to the ATC this time. We're just going to go down the runway and take off. I'm wondering, now that I erased that livery pack and did everything else, I'm wondering if I could start at Salt Lake City and try this flight again. I'm going to probably try it again later tonight or tomorrow and just see what happens. Because it very well could have been that livery pack. Or it could have been, I have seen it plenty of times in this, on Xbox, when you finish a flight and then you go right to another one, sometimes the system just can't handle it. Sometimes you just need to do a full restart. Wow, they lose their whole account? That's really bougie, man. That's terrible that they do that. If you have a legitimate issue with something you bought, they should say, you know, all that stuff will go away once Microsoft puts their stamp on everything. All that stuff will go away. But until then, we're all fucked. Just after I bought this jet and the Cirrus jet, and I had issues, after that I did like tons of research before I bought anything else, unless it was from a company that I know and trust. Inabuild, PMDG, you know, Just Flight, Carenado, something like that. Outside of that, unless it's like $5, like that one plane was. For $5, I don't care if it works or not. But I think I spent like $30 on this plane, and I think I spent like $30 on the Vision Jet as well. X marks the spot, huh? Alright, let's turn nav on. See, it says takeoff on our screen here. Yaw dampener came on automatically. We got MCT speed. That's good. Let's put our flaps up. Alright, let's put on flight level control, auto throttle, and autopilot. And we are at 5 miles, because that's where I had it set for, so... Yeah, they don't make that many jets for this simulator now. I don't think. I only know of like 2, I think. One's the PC-12, and they have another business jet. But yeah, I know they're a good company, man. They make some good stuff, that's for sure. All right, let's sync our heading. All right, now that we are in the air, let's plug in our approach. Hopefully this will be okay. Flight plan. All right, ILS Z runway 27 and WA26. Minimums are I know the PC-12 is not a jet. I know that, dude. I just say jet, just like grouping all the planes together. But yeah, no, I know it's not a jet, man. But thank you, though. Alright, 200 is our... I don't know what else they make in the simulator now, though, for us. Alright, load that. Okay. We are all set. Oh, that's what else they make. They make, I think they just came out with it recently. It's a Pilatus. No. Whatever the PA-20, the P-20, the PA or P-28 Archer. Because Just Flight makes a model like it too. Piper. The Piper PA or P-28 Arrow or something like that. Yeah, they make that. Alright, I increased the speed of the sim. Now look, we're over Russia. Hey, they got circles like we do in America. More alien spacecraft. Yeah, the PA-28, right. They make the Mark III, I think. And they charge like 20 bucks for that, and then Just Flight for like 40 some dollars. Just Flight has the same airplane, but they have the Mark III and the Mark IV. From what I understand, the only difference is the tail, the rudder and the tail in the back. It's like a T-shape versus like whatever the other shape is. I don't know. But yeah, Coronado, I've been very, you know, there's some companies that you just know when you buy it, you're not going to have issues. This company I took a chance on because the planes were really cool. I just thought it looked really cool, and I had a little bit extra money to burn at the time, so I was like, well, let me give it a try. But my problem is, and I've been saying this for almost the whole time I've had this channel, I've been saying that my biggest issue with these companies is that they're just not upfront when there's an issue. If there's an issue and they know about it, put it in the description. It's true. It's true. In Russia, the aliens are scared of circles in Russia. That's the only thing they're scared of. That and big hairy women. Is this the plane that has the bathroom in the back? Let me see. Yep, I think this is the plane that has the bathroom. Yep. It's the only plane that has a bathroom. I don't think you can flush the toilet though, but whoa! What happened to the bathroom door? So this is the light version. This is the missing texture. It's actually a pretty cool camera angle. I like this. This is cool. This is a hell of a bathroom. Let's take a let's sit down. Oh, it's closed back up again. There we go. Got no bags. Just watch that last step before you... Yeah, that's right, a panoramic shitter. A panoramic poopery. I think that's pretty cool. We can kind of go outside the airplane from the cabin view. Man, that light reflects off of the airplane so nicely. I think it's a pretty cool looking engines, the way that they're kind of set up on the wing like that. Look at that. I don't know of any other planes that kind of have this kind of setup. I think that's pretty cool how they kind of set up like that. That's pretty wild. Alright, I think we can close the door on this thing too, if I remember correct. Maybe not. I thought we could. Yep, we can. I tell you, Susan, the rugby game on Sunday is probably going to be cancelled. I'm telling you right now, if Winthrop says one more thing to me, darling, I'm going to let him have it. You tell him, Byron. You tell that Winthrop exactly what you feel. Don't worry, my darling, I certainly will. This time I promise I will say what needs to be said. I believe in you, Byron. Nobody else believes in you, but I believe in you, Byron. That's right, my darling. Winthrop has it coming this time. Kick it, Chad. Kick it, Chad. You hear what the fuck they talking about back there? That boy's a big pussy. You hear him? Fucking Winthrop and Byron and all that shit. Dude, can you just stop talking? Like I'm trying to fix my hair. And, my hands are really sticky from the gel. Oh, by the way, we're at 5,000 feet. fuck my life. Right, 12 teraflops light, that's right. Yeah. We could be. Yep. Big bush and everything. Man, there's like nothing in Russia. It's just barren, empty land. We should put like we should put all the rapists and the criminals and, you know, George Carlin had a very good comedy sketch back in the 70s, or it might have been the 80s actually when he did it. But he was talking about how like they should like take 4 states in America and just put like an electric fence around them. And in one state you'll have all the rapists, one state you'll have all the murderers, one state you'll have like all the pedophiles, and then one state you'll have like all the others. It was a really, I don't remember the rest of the sketch, but like it's really funny. It actually makes kind of sense. Just let them go. Taxpayers don't need to worry about spending money. No more taxpayers funding the jails anymore and the prisons. Guilty. Send them to Montana. Okay. They take it to the gate. They open it up. They drop you off. They give you like you know, like a 5-inch utility knife, a little block so you can start sparks, like a little flintlock or whatever, so you can start little fires, and a sleeping bag, and be like, all right, there you go, buddy. Come back to this gate in 5 years, if you're still alive. That's what they should do. I think that would be great. But you look at all this space, man. They could put all kinds of criminals out here and just drop them off. Like, all right, buddy. Your name is now 6245. My name is Ivan. No, no. Your name used to be Ivan when you were free. Now you're out here. Your name is now 6245. All right, we got about a half an hour until descent. I did speed things up a little bit, but, you know, it's all good. Damn, we should be at 21,000 feet right now. Nope, I'm good. Part of the fun for me with this simulator is looking at the ground. You know, looking at how, I don't know how realistic it is. I'm sure there's some realism to this. But just seeing parts of the world that I'll probably never see in person. Ah, take that, Winthrop, and take that. How dare you talk about Boopsie that way? Oh, that's funny. I had no clue, I promise. That's funny, man. Damn, this battery's almost out too. Oh my goodness. We'll have a battery recharging party in my room later. Got like 4 or 5 batteries to recharge for my vape. Do I have another battery down there? One last battery down here. Come on, baby, have some juice. Have some juice for daddy. There we go. Rokmo. Let me see where we're at on the map here. Oh, yeah. Not too bad. We have Unpal coming up, and then we have our arrival after that. I like this plane. I just wish these planes you could have more confidence in. Fly them over parts of the world that, like, really you can look at stuff. Like, instead of just looking at the ground. Like, it'd be cool to see, like, buildings and churches and bridges and civilization. Let's see what this plane looks at night. I don't remember what this plane looks at nighttime. What's the caution light on for? Oh, low fuel. What? How do we have low fuel? Oh, you know why we have low fuel? Well, we know what? We shouldn't have low fuel. Hang on a second. Let me go back to regular speed. We shouldn't have it because I put enough fuel to go to and back. Alright, aircraft systems. Well, we still have 420 pounds left. That should be fine. Alright, let's do nav 1, and then we'll do FMS there. We don't have any wind information. There we go. Wind. There we go. Can we put more fuel in? Let's see. There we go. Now everything is good. Cabin pressure is a little off. Cabin pressure's on normal. Alright, we're good there now. Let's go back. Wonder if I can pull a chart up. Or if that's going to break the game. URWA. Yeah, that's our arrival. Alright, I'm not going to fuck with that, but... You can pull charts up in this. Alright, let's go back to full screen. Check the Discord clip? Alright. Okay, I'll check it. That makes me angry. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. That makes me I'll comment on it later. That makes me angry, man. All that shaking and rattling. All them noises and shaking, man. Damn. Damn. All right, let's make sure we have our radio program properly for landing. So we got nav 1. 110.5. So that's in there. All right, 110.5 is in there. Yeah, I'm sure you are. Everybody is except when you're on Xbox. If you're on Xbox, you're going to be waiting a couple more weeks. How do you like it, man? Is it everything that they've been talking about? Is it a pretty good plane? I can't wait to fly it. I was up at 12:01 last night waiting for that thing to come out, and it's not coming out on Xbox for a couple more weeks probably. All right, let me plug in the course for landing here. So let's sync our heading again. Let's go into heading mode. That's funny. All right, let's change this to localizer. Let's put in 268 for our course. And we're going to do that again as well for localizer 2. Just in case both sides of the system have to be on the same course and frequency. Let's go back to nav. Got it. Yeah, I don't know why they have to fix things. Like, you spend so much time and money and research getting these planes together, and then, you still have issues when it launches. Gotcha. Yeah, when I saw the info for the release, I was like, there's no way Xbox is getting it on the 25th. Then they put out something saying it'd be between the 25th and the 30th. So I was thinking it might be closer to the 30th, but I've been told, I've been informed that it's probably going to be a couple more weeks. Well, I'm not surprised that there's no bugs, to be honest. PMDG is just one of those companies that put so much time and research into their product that they can launch it and it really has no bugs. Maybe some minimal sound issues or performance, but yeah, it is surprising in a way, because a lot of those AAA companies, like, you buy a AAA game nowadays, you have bugs immediately. It is nice that you can buy a plane that's more expensive than a lot of video games, and it works the way it's supposed to. That's a really good thing. Absolutely. Well, good, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'll be right there with you as soon as I'm allowed to buy it. I stayed up late in my office last night, getting ready to go back online and stream immediately. I already have my thumbnail made for the I already have the 777 thumbnail made. Like, I'm ready to roll. As soon as that thing comes out, I'm getting it immediately. All right, we got a little bit more to go into our next waypoint. The next waypoint is the beginning of our arrival. You know what? I might go on when I'm done to sim tonight and I get upstairs and get into bed. I may pop over on Discord, on PMDG's Discord, and just kind of read through it today and see what kind of stuff was being said. Sometimes you can find some gold nuggets. People just complaining or... Oh, wow. That's crazy that they haven't got it yet. All right, we need to get down to 2,000 feet at some point. What email are you talking about? That you had to get an email to buy it? You can't just go on PMDG's website and buy it? Hey man, that engine shake, that's the way Boeing made that airplane. They made that busted ass airplane like that. You're lucky that's all that plane does. and busted ass Boeing planes. Oh, gotcha, okay. Alright, that makes sense. I've never bought a plane from their website, so I didn't know that. Wow, that's crazy that people bought the airplane and they still haven't got the email yet. That's pretty wild. That's really bad, actually. Surprised to hear that from a company like PMDG. Usually, like I said, usually they're on point and you don't have this kind of issues with them. Oh, yeah. You would think it would be the other way around. You would think the people that bought it early would be the first ones to get their email. And then, you know, you would get yours later on, but... Yeah, I stopped pre-ordering stuff a few years back. I think the last thing I pre-ordered was No Man's Sky. And when that came out, in the condition it did, I was like, I'm never pre-ordering anything ever again. Ever again. The way that thing released, my goodness. I know sometimes you miss out on skins and shit like that, and outfits or whatever, weapons, but yeah, I'm not doing that shit ever again. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, that was a bit chaotic too. But whenever I'm able to get that airplane, I'm certainly going to buy it. I mean, I'm definitely looking forward to getting it. Like I said, I already got the thumbnail made and everything. Red Dead 2, yeah. Man, that game is so awesome. I played it for a few hours on this new generation, you know, on the Xbox that I have, and man, it is such a difference between the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox. Not a whole lot with the graphics, to be honest, but the actual gameplay itself, like the frame rate and how smooth everything is, and just how fluid everything is, man. It is such a difference between the two systems. It's crazy. Okay. That makes... I don't know if that makes sense or not. Maybe that's how they have it. Maybe that's the way they wanted it. I don't know. But, I mean, I could understand it being very similar to the 737. That kind of makes sense. I mean, it's really just a big 737, that plane. Man, it's going to be such a good... hopefully all these planes, when they come out, hopefully it's going to be a good year for airplanes, because there are so many airplanes coming out. You know, between the Lockheed Jetstar, the Beechcraft Starship, the 707, the 727, the A380s, the 747s. Well, that's good. Yeah, I think they highlighted the cabin detail in their in that launch trailer that we watched last week. Yeah, the MD-11. Yeah, absolutely. I don't think that's going to be something I can get my hands on. I don't think that's coming to Xbox, but which is really a shame. You know, I said this earlier in the stream that I know that there's always going to be a difference between PC and Xbox, but you know, Xbox makes a pretty big percentage of the people buying these mods and airplanes and playing the simulator. I just wish that, you know, they would take care of us a little bit more, but I understand it's more difficult because we have different systems. I think they should really they should really not make this simulator, they shouldn't make it available on the cloud or on the Series S. Like, I think they should only make it for people that have the Series X or PC, because at least at that point, you know, the power between the two systems is very close. A lot better than the Series S, man. That thing is weak as hell. Or trying to run the simulator from a cloud. I mean, there's way too much data flowing on this simulator to really be streaming over a cloud service. All right, I'm not contacting the ATC. We're just going to come in for landing. All right, we've officially begun our arrival. Up was the beginning of it. Now we're going to W026 or whatever it is. And we'll start descending when it's ready for us to. Let's lock in our heading. Flap slapping, I'm with you on that one. Yeah, like when you land, I want to see the wings like dip down when you land like they do in real life. Or when you take off, how they kind of flap a certain way. Making a turn, like, I would love to see that start happening on the Xbox version. Especially when you land, and you just see those wings dip down a bit because of the force from landing. That would be great if they could somehow do that. All right, not too much farther. Oh, does that say 40 miles? Oh yeah. Let's speed up our sim a little bit. Alright, that's 2x. I didn't think it was that far out, but it is. Well, once we get to our next waypoint, then we're turning to we're getting ready to turn towards the airport. The airport's actually we're going to be passing parallel to the airport. Yeah, I'm with you, Mr. Grease. I would love to have the flaps flapping too. Absolutely. Oh, you know, I got to do stuff for landing, actually. Let's go back to regular speed for a minute. That's right. We got to set up. You got to set up for landing. Let's go to. No, not utilities. Probably under VNav. Oh, speed bugs. Here we go. All right, landing. Get from the sim. All on. And actually, let me check the weight real quick for landing. Okay. All right, sync. Let's go back. Let's do speed bugs again. Get from sim. All on. All right, very good. That's all done. Dear old Mother Russia, I am back. Watch me make big circle before landing. Alright, what's the barometric pressure out here in this part of Russia? Whoa, 2965, good lord. Astrakhan, Russia. Wow, 2965, good lord. All right, there's the airport. Oh, never mind, that's an airplane. Never mind. One thing I hope they do with the new simulator is, yeah, that's right. One thing I hope they do with the new simulator when it comes out, it's easy to see these airplanes at night. It would be nice if they had some sort of indicator, like in the daytime, like an indicator, like a little arrow or a little circle where the airplane is, like just something. You know, you could turn it on or off, or turn it on for friends, or turn it on for whatever. Something that you could turn on or off. But that would be cool if you could do that, because so many times in the daytime, like, you know, we see these planes kind of coming out. Sometimes you see the person's name, sometimes you don't. I guess you can kind of customize it now, maybe, but I don't know. It would be nice if it was easier to see in the daytime. Maybe that's just the old man in me, because my eyes aren't what they used to be. Go on, Microsoft, fix it for an old man. Oh, I didn't mean for. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase what I was talking about. So, sometimes we can turn traffic on or off, right? You know, you can control how many, like the percentage of aircraft you see and all that. Not multiplayer, but like regular traffic. Like that was just regular traffic. It shows up on the map, usually, but you really can't see it on the outside during the daytime. I'm saying it would be nice if you could see some sort of icon when you're outside like this during the daytime. The multiplayer, I know it's got the name badge, but like regular traffic like that it would be nice if there's a way to see it better during the daytime. It shows up on the map, but I like how the screen's flashing on the inside just like it would be in real life. That's a pretty cool touch. I didn't realize that. Okay, well, I stand corrected. Once again, I stand corrected.
Vertical track.
Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby, for getting my vertical track together. Alright, let's turn the lights back on outside. Not a whole lot to see out here. Whoa, that's bright, Jesus God almighty. Wow. There we go, turning towards the airport. There's our ILS starting to populate now. Let's put approach mode on. I haven't done anything with the throttle yet. I'm thinking this plane is going to slow down on its own, but it might not. Might need to take auto throttle off. I thought it would do it on its own. All right, localizer's been captured. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, it is slowing down on its own. Very good. We should see an icon pop up here shortly for flaps. The landing lights come on automatically. Glide slope almost is captured as well. All right, here's our first stage of flaps right here. All right, flaps 1. I think it's only 2 stages for the flaps. Yes, 2 stages for the flaps. All right, flaps 2 and landing gear. All right, flaps are down. Nice. Where are you flying to? I guess you were taking off from San Francisco. Where are you flying to? There we go. A nice little town. This is the first civilization we've seen the whole flight. This little town right here. Okay. That's probably a fun flight. I've done a few flights in the Philippines, man. I've always enjoyed flying around the Philippines. Oh, wow. Half Dutch, half Filipino. That's cool. That's an interesting mix. Man, there's some big houses out here, man. This is where rich people live. Look at this house. Wow. That house is huge. That's a huge bitch. Oh, more town over there. All right. Well, there's a little population around here.
Autopilot.
Auto throttle, you can turn off now. Next time, we'll turn the auto throttle off. Yeah, let's go check out this airport here. Yeah, that part of the grass was a little long, so I figured we'd help out. Yeah, no, I didn't realize the auto throttle was still on. I thought it would have turned off when I disconnected the autopilot, but it stayed on. It's a nice little airport, actually. Pretty cool. All right. I'm done. I'm tired. It's been a hell of a day. Let me check the store real quick and make sure it's not out, because if it's out, I'm ending the stream and starting a new one. Nope. Not yet. Alright, I'll be back sometime tomorrow. I might do something in the morning tomorrow or something in the afternoon. I don't know yet. But I'll be back for sure tomorrow. If you're on YouTube, thank you for tuning in. If you're on Kick, thank you for tuning in as well. Please subscribe, hit the like button, consider becoming a member, super chat, super thanks, comment. You can do all of them, or you can do one of them, but don't you dare leave my channel and do none of them. Click on something before you leave, damn it. I will see y'all tomorrow. Grease, Servant, enjoy your flight, Grease. Have fun doing whatever you do.